Division 2 race. We paused at the moment while you wait. You let's get some track facts. Alright, so what we the circuit in particular. So the circuit first joined the calendar in 2008, and it was actually the first night circuit of the calendar. So back in 2008, this circuit is 12 years old. This circuit. Yeah, and it's also the circuit, the last corners, I believe it is, with 23 corners in total. With 13 corners to the left and 10 to the right. Starting to part of it, an 18-minute qualifying, and this is a long race, and if last night's no assists anything to go by, I think we'll be in for some very good racing today. We have a full grid of 20 drivers. Got a few reserve drivers filling in. We'll check some more facts. Let's see. So for the Singapore circuit, the safety car has made at least one appearance in every Singapore Grand Prix to date. So basically from the time that the track was straight, or when we have a wet qualifying. Now, this is a very interesting race. This will be very interesting to see who will perhaps that's tough Chef get out on his outlap. Now when it rains here in Singapore, it rains, and this track does not leave you much room for mistakes. If you make a mistake here, you will most likely end up in the wall. That's not somewhere you want to be. A few drivers heading out. Here's another little interesting fact for everyone. The 2017 Singapore Grand Prix was the first and so far only night race to be held in wet conditions. Well, I think tonight goes to show that tonight's Grand Prix will, I guess, be lining up alongside the 27th. Someone's gone slightly over into the runoff there. It's another Williams. And Ryan would just get in his tyres up to 10th. He runs on their out lap. Possibly a Renault of Mafia just back there. Oh, and Steam Nance is facing the wrong way on the circuit. Oh, that's a bit embarrassing. Luckily he was just on his outlap and he doesn't appear to have any damage to his wing. So yeah, there's a lot more drivers that are now getting out on their outlap. We have 4 drivers on their flying laps. We jump on board with Stig here. Actually, it's probably we'll jump on board Trella here. Goes on with his flying lap. Ooh, slight contact with the wall. No damage to the wing though. So I'd be very curious to see if these drivers are winning or using a wet setup, or if they're just using a dry setup and they're just going to add a little bit extra downforce and change a few things. So it's unsure at the moment whether we'll go into a dry race, which I think if we do have a dry race, it'll be, and those that are on wet setups will be suffering a little bit. When Stig puts in the fastest time of a 2 minutes flat. We'll keep on board here with Trella at the moment. He's busy navigating past the bridge. And ooh, Ryan comes in with a 58.4. Raptor with a 2 minutes and 5.1 second. This is going to be a very interesting race, I believe. Not much time separating everyone. Trella with a 2 minutes flat as well, but he just edges out Stiggs. And Darkness with the new fastest lap time of a 57.8. Jump on board with that stuff shift for a little bit. So this division, oh, and contact was being made with the wall. I believe we've got no damaged wing. Yes, we does. So he'll be needing to come back to the. Your wing is broken here and it is raining, you have no traction. And there goes his wing completely. You might not think about it, but your wing here in Singapore is crucial. Oh, and we've had a Red Bull who's got no front wing either. He's just going under the grandstands. Oh, he's fishtailing it into the wall. Oh. Just hold it there, man. I think you've got a few drivers coming up. Oh, he's got no... He will have to come into the pits. He is under... Oh, man. He has no control of the car. Oh, and he's gone. He's made contact with the pit wall on the pit entry. And that's the thing with this track, and this pit entry in particular. As soon as you pass that speed limit line, you know, you are still in control of the car until you go past that pit wall. It's a common mistake that I see a lot of new drivers make. Sorry about that, folks. I was just making sure that the audio was coming through. Nice. So Darkness is still on the first row of the grid. Still has set the fast time. board with Steen, who is filling in for me tonight. He's driving my car, so while I commentate this race for you guys. So welcome to everyone who is joining today's stream. So, and for hopefully, and Steen has just spun. Oh, that's gonna cost him. And it looks as though mustard gas is retired as well, which we didn't see that. Doesn't look like Steen's got any damage to his car though. So the wet track is catching a few drivers out today. Oh, and this is we're just on board with Monkey Mafia as he's coming up to the last few corners. And looks like we've got yellow flags in sector 2, I believe. We'll go and investigate that. It's not a Ferrari. Appears to be an Alpha, I think. I can't find one. I think it might be Trello here. Looks like he's going a bit slow around the corners. He doesn't appear to have any damage to his front wing. He's possibly in his in-lap, is what I would suggest, so he's just going nice and slow. And there we go, he's just going past the bridge. Now this is a part of the track that I'm not very passionate about. This part of the track always makes me hesitant. Jump on with a few people there on some flying laps, and Monkey's just spun over the bridge. Into the yellow section, so he'll be quite curious as to why. And Trello goes into the runoff area, that's good. I don't believe he's out, but he's just gone off into there so he doesn't. And Ryan sets a new fastest time of 57.5. It's just coming through now. Trello, see how he's doing. He's doing good. And that's Tough Chef is on his flying lap. He's yet to set a time though, and with 4 minutes and seconds remaining on this qualifying, if you want to go by and set a time, now is the perfect time to do it. You'll be able to easily see the racing line where there's not much water. This division, there are assists enabled. There is anti-braking system enabled. There is a medium traction control setting that is enabled. What else is there? There's a little bit of a braking assist, not by much. But this is just a good way for the drivers who are just new to league racing and that to jump in and have a bit of fun while being completely competitive. Chef crosses the line for P12 with a 2 minutes and 5.3 seconds. Bad. Jin Sanity is still yet to set time. Shaz is still with a slight fishtail there. Right under the grandstands. As he's coming through to the double left-handers. Oh, there's a nice run by Shaz. Moves him into P10 with a 2 minutes and 1 second, 1.4 seconds. Fantastic run by him. So Jin Sanity's going in for his outlet. He's cutting it very close. Monkey Mafia. Oh, and looks like we have an Alpha Tauri that's spinned around. Oh, power. Ooh, oh man. We need to get off the racing line quickly. Doesn't look like he has any damage to his front ring though, so he's lucky in that sense. But that'll cost him dear. He was still on a fly and Rip the Beans goes the fastest time by 1:57.2. Still very close to top 3, huh? Very close. They're on the same second. It's the only thing that separates them is their 10th of a second. Jin Sanity's just coming onto the bridge. Good turn on the apex there. So those 5 stars not far behind Jin. Ooh, nearly hit the barrier there, Tyster. Extremely close. Oh, I think Monkey Mafia might have had an issue. Well, that's it. Monkey Mafia does not put in a time. Darkness goes fastest with a 55.6 seconds. So at the moment, Darkness has pole. Second is Rip the Beans. Third is Ryan. Fourth is James. Fifth is Shaq. Sixth is Stig. Seventh is Patricio. 8th is Trella. James just runs a little bit wide there. 9th is Super Nash. 10th is Shaz. 11th is Ty. 12th is Steamed. 13th, that's Tough Chef. 14th is Raptor. 15th is Power. Jin is currently 15th at the moment, but he's yet to set a time, which he might do hopefully before the end. Keep on board with him. Monkey Mafia does not set a time, so Monkey Mafia is qualified 17th. The non-finishers today are Ralph, pretty sure, and Mustard Gas. We'll be starting at the back of the grid. Oh, Jin has a slight fishtail. but he qualifies P2. So we have a front row Mercedes lockout at the moment. TyStar and Power still out to set times. Doesn't quite get it though, he moves into 14th. I think everyone has set times except for Monkey. And now all we're doing is we're just waiting for the clock to tick down. So we'll jump on the race director here to not many incidents that are being shown. That's fine. A lot of cross the pit lane exit line. Now that'll be something that'll catch a few drivers up. Exceeding track limits definitely will catch a few. Speeding in the pit lane, that'll definitely catch a few drivers out. Corner cutting as well, definitely. Yeah, as we're heading into the main event, the big race that everyone's here to watch and root and cheer for their favourite drivers. So it looks like we're going to have a dry race to start off with today. Now if it's anything like last night's Zero Assist Division race, they started out dry and then towards the end it became a little bit wet and then it moved back into dry. So yeah, got 5 seconds to go. Good. And your 44 lap. So the formation lap is very crucial here. You don't want to make contact with anyone at all. So the strategies that people could go for today is a soft medium or a medium to hard. You know, which, oh, and we've already had some people make contact. Super Nash and Power have made contact with each other, which has resulted in them going back to the grid, and they'll have to start on cold tyres. It doesn't take much, it just takes the slightest little tap, and it'll bring you straight back to the grid. So the formation lap here is a good chance for the drivers to warm the tyres up, get a feel for any last minute changes they made to their setup while they were waiting on the grid. So running through a few of the drivers here. And you have Ralph and Mustard Gas just at the rear. So ideally the drivers, to keep their best as they can. Race hasn't started yet, so that you can warm your tyres up. Warm the tyres up, get a feel for the last. Starting to come up back onto the grid now. It's going to be a very, very interesting race. It's going to be a very exciting one as well, with a full grid. So yesterday's drivers, they were only 12 drivers racing on yesterday's race. Tires by the look, so there we go. There we go. Darkness goes on cover on the inside. There's a lot of happening. It doesn't look like there's been any incidents. We got a slight incident down in sector 1. Looks like everyone's got through nice and cleanly. They have. Everyone's got past. Overtakes happening all over the place as people are battling for positions. Oh, we've had contact made. Oh, and Millions has spun around. Oh, it's carnage. Carnage right down at the back of the field here. And of course, safety car makes her appearance, boys. We were only on lap 1. This is going to be very interesting. Trisho has no front wing. So he'll have to come into the pits to get a new wing. So at the moment we'll run through the grid order. And looking back at the replay of there, I think Williams probably reset to track. Look, so that's a big no-no. We'll run through the grid order at the moment. We have first position, the Darkness Abyss. Second position, we have Rip the Beans. Third position, we have Insanity. Fourth, we have AA Gaming, who moves up into first. No, this is glitch. It's leaderboard. Here's. Yeah, the leaderboard's just glitched itself for a sec. So we'll just need to wait. And Mustard Gas has picked up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. We'll just give this a few seconds of it. We need to go by and just reset itself, hopefully. It looks like it is. Game just starts to have a slight mental breakdown. Shows at the back of the field. We'll wait for him to catch up and all this. But so we on pole position. There we go. It looks like it's reset itself. So down here on fourth with AA Gaming, fifth James, sixth is Shaq, seventh is Shaz, eighth is Super Nash. 9th is Stig, 10th is Power, 11th is Tystar, 12th is That's Tough Chef. 13th is Monkey Mafia. 14th is Raptor. Prella. 16th is Steam. 17th is Ralph. 18th is Mustard Gas F1. And 19th is Patricio. So we only have 19 drivers this race instead of 20. It's my mistake. So what we're doing now is we're just waiting. Waiting for the safety car to make sure the field's good to go. We're just scrolling through a few drivers here and there. And you definitely don't want to make contact with someone during the safety car period, or any period that's under yellow at the moment, because you'll get a 5-second stop-go penalty that will be applied. In which case, when that stop-go penalty, you'll need to use it. It'll be counted onto your time at the when you do your pit stop. So, a few cars. Just going through the rest of the drivers. Treller's bringing up the rear. He'll need to close it in. And the safety car is coming in this lap. So the darkness is setting the pace of everyone at the moment, so they have to pretty much match his pace. Going through, and there are a few drivers moving off the line so they don't make contact with anyone. Charles coming around the final corner, and it's back to racing. Oh, and we've had one of the Haas's spin. Oh, just saw him spin in the background there. Oh, that'll be very embarrassing. Right, just got us yellow flags, no full car force caution. So it'll be interesting to see if he's got any damage. He's got a slight damage to the right side of his wing. I don't think it will affect him too much though. Field is still pretty bunched up though. So we're trying to find some drivers that are nice and close. We have slight damage. I think maybe Monkey Mafia might have clipped the wall, or it might have been Tie Star. It looks to me like probably his Tie Star, I think, sort of part of his wing. Yes, it is. Oh, he's lost both end plates, so he'll have this very severely damaged wing, and Tie Star goes down. Ralph moves in. Nice and close towards the back here. And Darkness sets a new fastest time on mediums of a 1:44.3. 5 stars moved into the pits as well. Trisho's come into the pits. Mustard's closing in on Steamed. Well, it looks like Steamed, no, he doesn't quite have damage. Did he? Yeah. Very tight battle here. This is keeping him really close. Alpha's closing in on that tough shift as well. Goes, oh! Tough shift gets a time penny of 3 seconds. Oh, Ralph, what were you thinking, man? Not really a place you look to overtake through there. Instead gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh, we've got an incident. Oh, Steamed has binned it into the barrier. Still in the race though. DRS has now been enabled. So those that are pretty much less than a second to the car in front will get a slight boost. With the wing plate that opens, Stig has come into the pits. Trella has a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Now James Ralphie's closing in onto Ryan here. You can see they've got a little gap that's in their wing, that's the DRS flap open. Gives them a slight boost of speed by reducing the drag on the rear ring. Mafia has made a pass. Looks like we probably had Patricia, I think. Yes, probably. He's lost his front wing again, and he's on a set of full wet tyres as well. I don't know what he's thinking driving around tyres designed for a wet track. He'll need to come in and pit, and hopefully he selects the right tyres, the dry tyres. There you go, he's coming in. Let's see what tyres he'll select. You can sort of see on the left front there, there's a little bit of gaining on there. They give him a chuck on a set of mediums. Must have just been a slight little slip of the hand. Right. Monkey Mafia is closing in on Power, keeping it really close, even with a slightly damaged wing as well. Power would be holding on to the skin of his teeth. Oh, and here we go. AR Ryan and Jin Sanity are very closely battled. And James is closing in right as well. That's tough. Chef gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So does Ralph. Very close battle at the moment. Third on the race. Oh, and Jin Sanity is out of the race. Crashes it into the barrier. Oh man, you can hear his car going wild through this. And we've got a VSC out. Oh, that's a really big hit. Well, there's one less driver that Ryan has to worry about. I don't know why they put out a VSC though, they should have put out a full safety car for that. So Super Nash gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane. DRS is enabled. Tricia gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh, look, I think we have an incident with Shaz. Or it might have been steamed. It was steamed. Shaz has a slight wobble there, but he makes the move on Raptor. So a lot of these drivers will be wearing blue helmets for this race today. And the fact for that is one of our community members had a healthy baby boy over the week. So they're wearing blue helmets to celebrate that. It's nice to see a community, you know, come together, you know, and celebrate, you know, the little things in life this year that, you know, just bring a little bit of shine to the world. It's great to see. And Rip the Beans has overtaken Mustard, but Mustard's into the pits. James is very close on Trella. He's going for a move on the inside. He has DRS. He makes it stick. That was a nice clean overtake there by James. Ooh, we have an incident in Sector 1. Try and find the culprits. Looks like they've cleared it up already. Here we go. Looks like Ralph is closing in on someone. Onto Renault. Oh, he's... Oh, looks like there's contact made between TieStar and Shaz. Shaz has a little bit of wing damage on him. So Shaz will be looking at... They want to overtake Ty. James picks up a 5-second penalty, or 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, sorry. And Shaz moves up the inside. Ty has got wing damage. He will need to get a new wing. Singapore circuit. This is not a circuit that you need to underestimate. This is one you should never underestimate, this circuit. There's a lot of corners that will throw you into the barrier if you get them wrong. And Shaz picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So Shaz comes into the pits. TieStar's into the pits as well. Try and find a few close battles that are happening. And Mustard Gas gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane. Oh, that's not going to be great. And Ryan gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Get some. Yeah, so Power has gained the most positions. He's gained 8. Patricio now gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. And Jin Sanity has lost the most positions, even though he did not finish. He's lost 17 positions. But Patricio is the next one. He's lost 10. Super Nash with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So every driver except for Power, except for the top 3, have made a stop. So they're trying to go for as long as they can. We're only on lap 11 at the moment, so we're only just over probably a third of the way there. Yeah, so the top 3 are on medium tyres and they are 10 laps old. So they will be old tyres that they'll probably look at swapping them out for maybe hard tyres halfway at probably around lap 15, lap 16. That's what I'd guess. Shaz, Ty and Mustard. Shaz and Ty are on hard tyres, fresh hards. Mustard has gone on to a fresh to the soft though. I don't know if that'll be a good idea. And Raptor makes a pass on Raf. But Raf is still very close. He wants to get his position back. He's got his DRS open. And he closed down the gap. Looks like he is closing down a gap. Still keeping him with less than a second. That's tough shit with a 3-second time penalty. So it's a very tight race between Raf and Raptor. Raf is keeping him very close so he can always get that DRS and get that slight speed. Shaq with the new fastest lap of 1:44.2. Raf is no longer within a second to Raptor. And Steen with a 3-second time penalty. There's not many that are very close to each other right now. Pack started to spread out a bit. Raptor's closed his time to less than half a second. Ty still 3-second time penalty. Ref is keeping him very close. Looks like he'll use DRS and ERS to get past him here. We do. Very good thinking there by Raf. So Ty Style is closing in on Mustard as well. We've got Stig up here. He's closing in here. And so we've got 2 cars at the moment. We just missed that one there. two cars at the moment. We're just trying. Ref is getting very close to Raptor, but he just doesn't seem like he's got the pace and the power behind him. He might be running in a lower fuel mixture as well. So yeah, he's got DRS. He'll be looking to. Yeah, he's going for a move to the inside. Nicely overtaken there. Raptor is still very close in behind him though. Outside of this, it's within a second. He's just teetering at the moment. Oh, we got another VSC. Oh, Mustard is out of this race. See if we can find a car that's... Oh, and there he is. Right down on the main straight there. Looks like he's gone by and collected the barrier. Yeah, DRS is enabled. Tyster gets a 3-second time penalty. This tough chef has made a move, I believe. I think, yeah, Steamed is in the pits. That's why you've got a lot of drivers moving up. What are they going to time? So Darkness and Ryan are in the pits. Still coming for get their stops done. Rip Beans is overlooked. See if he's done a stop. Rip Beans has done a stop. Power. So it looks as though all the drivers have done a stop now. Darkness has gone on a set of hard tyres, so he'll be most likely wanting to take his tyres right to the end of the Grand Prix. Super Nash is closing in on someone. Closing in on Trella. He's got DRS open. Is he going to look for a move on the inside? No, not quite. He's still very close. And Shaq and Raptor. Oh, he missed that one. We have an incident. Oh, and Shaz. Let's see what's happened here. Oh, Shaz has run into the wall. Yeah, now his car is off the track. Trella with a drive-through penalty, speeding under safety car. It is a safety car at the moment, folks. So all drivers must not exceed the delta time until... And Trella with another drive-through penalty. What is that doing? He has 2 drive-through penalties to serve. And he's also got a damaged wing. So with the drive-through penalty, he is not allowed to do a pit stop. A lot of these drivers that were out for a little bit longer, they'll be coming in for a pit stop. Trella, 5-second penalty for speeding under pit lane as well. he's going to be... They have to wait until... So he's checking on a set of medium tyres. Now Trello... Oh, Patricio, 5-second penalty for crossing the pit lane exit white line. Now the pit lane exit white line, if you jump on board with Nash, is this white line that's running just alongside his car. When you're exiting out from the pits, you need to stay within that lane until you get completely out of the pit line. And Steam gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. But Trella, he has 2 drive-through penalties that he must serve. At the moment we're just waiting. It's going to be a very good way to liven everything back up again. Everyone will start coming in and much closer. We might see a few people pounce as soon as the green flag is showing. Now you can see everyone's time starts to come down. So we've had, I believe it's 2 safety cars so far in this Grand Prix, and I think 2 virtual safety cars as well. So this is definitely going to be a long night, folks. So we'll run through the grid order at the moment as it stands. So in first place we have the Darkness, in second we have AA Gaming, third we have Rip the Beans, fourth we have James, fifth we have Monkey Mafia, sixth we have Power, seventh we have Distig, eighth we have Super Nash, ninth we have Trella, 10th we have Raph, who's now picked up a 5-second penalty for severe collision with Trella. He's obviously gone into the back of him. See if he's got any damage. No. He's into the back of him. So 11th we have Shaq. 12th we have That's Tough Chef. And 13th we have Steamed, 14th we have Raptor, 15th we have Tystar, and 16th we have Patricio. Now Patricio is, I believe, a lapped car. I believe. So when it goes green flag, Patricio will need to move to the side. Here. Oh, that's Tough Chef has binned it into the barriers. And there goes his wing completely. He'll be needing to come in for a stop now. Oh. Oh, he doesn't get a time penalty. Very lucky. Still under safety car force at the moment. It's just... Oh! There's one of the Renaults. Oh, Ty's been in the wall. He's got damage to his wing. He'll need to come in for a new one. Oh, and he goes straight into the wall. Jesus Christ. Safety car is in this lap. I don't think it should be in, man. It should go around one more lap at least. Tough shift. We gotta get a... Quite... Oh, unlucky for... Safety car is still out. No, but it is nowhere to be seen. It'll be very interesting to hear from TyStar what happened there. Doesn't appear so. I think it's probably Stig's. Yeah, it's probably Stig that gives the yellow flag in Sector 1. Monkey Mafia, 3-second time penalty. Racing is still very close. Some drivers, and looks like Stig's left. Just to shift through. Stig's just wanting to get back to the pit so he can get his wing fixed. We're on lap 19 out of 31, folks. And we currently have 15 drivers still racing, and we have 4 that have DNF. Was James. Oh, both Ferraris have had an incident, and the safety car is out again. Oh damn, Charlie's not been a... 12 laps, and we are already have so many safety cars. Ralph picks up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So they are waiting 5 seconds before they can start servicing him. Still a very close race, but with the safety car, no one is allowed to overtake. Ralph is moving very quickly though. Which he is allowed to because the rest of the field have caught up to this car. I'm starting to bunch up again. So it'll be another at least 3 laps. It's another 2 or 3 laps before we go back to green flag racing. So for those that are still viewing tonight's stream, here's a little thing I want you guys to do in the chat. Put down who you think your top 3 drivers will be. Who do you think will come out in first, second and third? Quite an interesting thing to see. So a very close race. Oh, Monkey with a severe collision on trailer, which is 5 seconds. There's no damage to his wing though. Oh, and Steen gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags as well. Oh, and one of the... Oh, that's tough. Chef has just gone into the wall. Oh, he went straight on to that wall as well. Damn, that was a heavy hit. So just a sec folks, we'll just take a quick pause while I just set up something. Alright, so we're back here. Alright, so safety car is in. And welcome Shaz to the commentary box. Yeah. Well, it's been a very eventful race today. A lot of crashes. Oh, it is, absolutely. So who do you think will probably come out on top? Yeah.
That pace will come for him, no doubt. It's just all about whether he's got the ability to keep them at bay.
Yeah, he doesn't appear to have any time penalties on him. So I think he's definitely...
He's got 2 warnings, however.
Yeah. Yeah, that he does, so... He'll definitely be... He's definitely sitting in a comfy spot. And, ooh. Yeah, absolutely. He's closing it. Oh, we got an incident in sector 1. So it was Shaq with a 5-second penalty for collision. Here we go. Oh, James and Raf coming together. No. Yeah, definitely. Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot of incidents here that are definitely going to have the stewards doing. Raf has picked up a 3-second penalty as well for multiple warnings. Raf has definitely got the pace over AA at the moment. And AA's just got a 3-second time penalty. So I wonder if Rit the Beans has one as well. Yes. Yeah. So all Rit the Beans. Yeah. And Rector's got a 3-second penalty as well. It's very easy to pick up penalties here. This track is not a forgiving track. Oh. It was a very risky move. Very audacious. Oh, and we've had an incident just under the grandstands. Oh. Oh, and he's... I think we probably will be. I'm very surprised. You know, Pat is still in the race. Typically when you make contact with the barriers under that part, the race is over. Oh, and looks like Ferrari are double stacked as well in the pits. Raptor's changing his front wing. And James will be changing his front wing as well. Oh, Ferrari, what are you doing? No, they can't. Yeah. 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 And I mean, a lot of the drivers that are probably on soft tyres that are fresh, they'll be looking at probably trying to get the fastest lap to get that one extra point. Yeah, Yeah, I saw that and I was very confused about that. And Stig has just made a move on Monkey Mafia, just at the end of the pit straight. Nice clean move it was. He gave him plenty of space. He took the inside line and just decided, I'll take that corner. Thank you. And the beans is close. We have a yellow, had a yellow flag in sector one. But no penalty though. But the beans is closing in on Ryan. James with a 3-second time penalty as well. Yep, that it is. All he's doing is just following the line that Ryan is taking. That's all he is doing. He knows that Ryan is a very confident racer, and he knows that if he sticks right in behind him, he'll be alright. Nash is a... Oh, yeah, absolutely. It would be nice to see more of him, but unfortunately life has its own responsibilities, its own surprises. There's not many close battles happening at the moment. There's one down the back between, and Power just sets the fastest lap with 40.7. James is going hard against Steamed. Oh, I think there was a little bit of contact made. Oh. Ralph is an extremely fast racer, yes. Yeah, but with all those safety cars and those VSCs, that'll really do it in. And Darkness has picked. Yeah, we definitely. Yeah, well, Rip the Beans is currently sitting in a nice, comfortable second place at the moment, with the penalties being a 5. Stiggers. Ooh. No, there's no damage to Stig's front wing. Thought he nearly hit Nash for a sec. They're very close. This will be very interesting to see. How old are his soft tyres? Oh, ouch. And that's... yeah. Ooh, they definitely is. Yes, he will. And here we go. Shaq's making a move on the inside. Ooh. Not quite though. And this is a very close battle happening right here between the two McLarens and the Racing Point. In sector 1 and 3. Oh. And Stiggs overtaken Shaq after what possibly was a little bit of a switchback. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Keeping that inside line. Steamed overtook Raptor as well. So Steam's now in 10th. And Raptors overtook Steam. Steam went too deep. Ended up going a little bit into the runoff. Oh. Monkey Mafia with the fastest lap of a 39.8. So it looks like we actually might get to your 38 seconds, Chaz. Oh, Raptors out of the race. We're about to find out. Oh, he's binned it into the wall. Oh. Rip the beans, 3-second time penalty. Oh. He does, so it looks as though he's definitely putting the foot down right now. Oh. Oh no. You're facing the wrong way, Stig. He has to. And Shaq overtakes his teammate. Yeah. We'll jump on with Rip the Beans here. This is a very, very tight. Yeah, he has to get past him. He has to get past him and build just a slight lead. Yeah. We've just gone under the grandstand right now. Just going through the last chicane. Oh, and another 3 seconds. That's it. And he's got a 5 second penalty because he didn't do. Yeah. Stig's definitely done a good race tonight. Oh, and oh, oh, there we go. Oh, hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't exactly have thought of him as driver of the day. No, I probably would have put Rip the Beans as driver of the day. He just, yeah, yeah, that's why I'd give him driver of the day. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Well, it'll be interesting to see what the name of the team will be next year. Whether they'll-
Yes, it will be very interesting. Yeah, I can see why Monkey got it. He started at 17. He got into 6th.
Oh yeah,
But more misfortune than anything else. Some of the guys below the Ferrari. James Rowe had 4 stops. Stig had 3 stops and spun it. Wow. Where we at? 13 finishes. Yeah, sorry. 12 finishes.
yeah.
Could be better than earlier on in the season at Baku, but not much better.
Nah, but these things happen if you're at a circuit that you're not exactly familiar with.
Baku. That's
I'm just doing a week on, week off thing at the moment. Just.
if you're in on an interesting stat, I haven't finished a race for 3 weeks. And guess what? I don't think Russia's going to be the race where I do finish.
Nah, I quite enjoy Russia.
I looked this afternoon on it, and I've had a tough couple of weeks. 2 weeks ago, I got taken out, and last week I was just silly.
Yeah,
No other word for it. And then I thought I'd have a look on this week and see what we got coming up. And when you look there, and you've got Singapore tonight, you've got Russia next week, and you go to Suzuka, track is difficult, fast and flowy, but you've got to have them concepts there to be fast and flowy.
yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be a difficult end to the season.
Oh,
Hopefully we can
absolutely.
keep it. But especially with that, the title race is very tight at the moment.
Oh, it is. It's extremely tight. Well, that does it for today's stream. Unfortunately, we won't be doing any interviews today. We'll just let the drivers have a moment to celebrate their victories and mourn their defeats. So next week we are going to Russia, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Autodrome.
Yeah. Yep. So it'll be interesting to see how many drivers will fail their breath test on the way to the circuit after their time at the pubs drinking all their vodka. But until then, folks, we'll catch you next week. So long.